here today. The area esteemed Notre Academy Demanded Auditorium is absolutely electric, charged with anticipation and the promise of brilliant minds at work.
On behalf of the entire Notre Dame family, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our respected principal, Sister Mary Nina, our distinguished panel of judges, cherished teachers, and most importantly, our incredibly talented young orators from various schools who have gathered here today for the Inter-School Extemporary Competition 2025.
The art of extemporary speaking holds a place of profound importance. It's more than just speaking without preparation. It's about thinking on your feet, structuring your thoughts, and articulating them with clarity and conviction. In a world that constantly demands quick analysis and spontaneous solutions, this skill is truly invaluable.
Today, we will witness our participants delving into topics that resonate with the pulse of our times, from current events that shape our future, to social issues that define our humanity, technological marvels that redefine our existence, and educational reforms that empower generations. It's a celebration of informed opinion and eloquent expression. Now, on our judges panel, we have the august presence of Mr. Ranjit Kumar Shah, Sister Mary Doshna, and Mrs. Neha Gupta. Mr. Ranjit Kumar Shah is one of our former teachers. He is a versatile person with years of experience in teaching English. He is also a gifted musician.
Sister Mary Rochna. Sister Mary Rochna is an expert of the English language and avid reader and a skilled editor who has worked tirelessly in uplifting the standard of English in the various Notre Dame schools. She is very creative, innovative, and has taste for all the good.
Mrs. Neha Gupta is a BPSC qualified government +2 English teacher. She has been rendering her service in the field of education for many years. As a teacher, she has always put emphasis on quality teaching, student-centered learning, and creativity. We are happy to have you all with us today.
Good morning, everyone. Stand here sometimes with a moment's notice and clock in. It's the real test of clarity, confidence, and courage. And I'm here again just that today. Whether it's me, Anamali, from Notre Academy UK, or any other student who is having some thoughts in their mind waiting to be heard. The voice is what matters more than the name. So let's begin with my topic. My topic is, how does peer pressure affect our decision making? I want you to imagine this. You are sitting in a room full of your friends. Few of your friends are glued to their screens, while others are busy in copying notes in their copies. What do you think you will see or think about after some time? Will you be tempted to see a few inspirations, or will you start learning? I areas, and there is a need for women empowerment. Before knowing anything else, firstly, we have to know about what do you mean by women empowerment. Women empowerment means giving choice and voice to women. Choice to do whatever they want and voice in different spheres such as political, social, as well as economic matters. We talk a lot about women empowerment. Governments have also taken various actions regarding it, such as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Andolan and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana and many more. But despite of these all, we are not able to empower women in such a fast rate in comparison to other countries. It's because of the mindset. There is a social systematic base which is affecting women's life in many areas. Respected sisters, honorable judges, fellow participants, and all my dear friends. Good morning everyone. Myself Devanshika of Channel 9 for the privilege to represent Padavan School and Angel School Excel competition. Today I am excited to present a speech on the benefits of social media. In today's generation, as we all use social media in our mobiles, it's not just about seeing reels or watching reels. We have to make a best content. A good content means a good creativity. We have to make our mind creative and make a good content on our reels. There are best advantages for watching social media. We are getting knowledge, new thoughts, and daily a new thing we are able to observe in our life. There are also some disadvantages of social media. In today's generation, children use mobile phones. Every time they use social media, they use about 4 to 5 hours a day. It's not good. We have to utilize it very effectively. Social media provides us best knowledge. It gives us how to decide our time. We can make a better time management. Good morning to each one of you present here. Today, I am Shanvi from class 9C from Notre Dame Academy, Mumbai. Standing here to talk about a very relevant topic. Should cities prioritize green spaces? Imagine you are in a big city. What will you see? Beauty of nature, flow of sound of rivers, birds chirping, or traffic jam, pumping horns and pollution everywhere. If I am
A very good morning to all of you. Today, I am going to be speaking on the topic, role of media in shaping public opinion. I think we all know media is around us everywhere, especially with the coming of social media in recent years. We hear all the latest news on media. For example, we can get anything, newspapers, social media like YouTube, Instagram, and also the news channels. These are all forms of media. They are helping us and they are telling us the breaking news which is happening around the world. Media is very important in shaping public opinion as the things that we hear from everyone is based on media. I don't think any of us has just get supernatural hearing and knows things from everywhere in an instant. We all have to have some form of medium through which we can get opinions and ideas. And that is media. We can express all our thoughts and expressions on media. Media is also helping us by influencing us. It shows us what other people are doing, and it is also shaping our own opinion on things. Media is also sometimes changing the information to make it seem different, so that we think about something else for that topic. For example, just think about the Pehलगाम attack which happened earlier this year. In India, this showed us the good, but in Pakistan, they probably did not show everything as it happened. They probably showed that Pakistan was doing something good and was actually helping their nation. However, this was not the case. It was a brutal murder. But the Pakistanis, they are not being shown this. They are being influenced to see something else. They are being influenced to think something else. I think overall, media is just something that can be positive or negative. Media can be helpful by showing us things as they really are. But sometimes, because propaganda is happening everywhere, they are also showing us fake news and lies, which are making us feel negative. To sum it all up, I would just like to say that media can be good and it also can be bad. The public opinion should be based on legitimate and truthful things and not just based around fake news. Thank you.
A warm good morning to honorable judges, sisters, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Adarsh Shah of Standard 9A of St. Michael's High School, Jamalpur, feel privileged to be a part of this competition. And my topic for today's competition is consequences of rising global temperature. We all are witnessing this. Look, we are receiving, we have summers that are in which the temperatures are going above 50 to 55 degrees. We have unpredictable rains. We have so much climate change. Do we know what is causing all these things? The answer is global warming. Now, before we go forward, let us understand what is global warming. The gradually increasing of Earth's temperature due to the emission of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and etc. is termed as global warming. Now, what is greenhouse effect? Pollutants like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide and all, as they are released from factories and all, they rise up and forms a layer that traps the sunlight, due to which there is a gradual increase in the Earth's temperature. Now we have witnessed, we are facing problems, like we all are listening that ice caps are melting, the sea levels are rising, slowly we are going towards the end of this Earth. So how we can save our Earth from this global threat and challenge? There are many ways. First of all, sustainable development. The word sustainable development means developing in such a way that meets the demands of present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Now, why do we need sustainable development? The answer is, in today's world, we need development. We need roads, we need factories, we need automobiles. But if we are developing in a manner that is harming our nature, then what's the benefit of doing all that? So, here comes the picture of sustainable development. Sustainable development asks you to develop in a manner to sustain the earth for a longer period of time. And start doing it today for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Respected sisters, honorable elders, fellow participants, and all the audience. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Aradhya of Standard 9. Got a privilege to represent Bardhavan School in the Inter-School Exam competition. I am very excited to share my thoughts and viewpoints on the topic Impact of Globalization on India. The reality of globalization of India is global issue and environmental impact. So let's start this first by first.
Good morning, respected students, and one and all present over here. A very pleasant morning to one and all. Myself, Abeksha, I am a student from Abdul Academy School, and I am here to express my views on the importance of arts and literature in reflecting our culture. The word art and literature echoes in our mind, right? Please? Well, it really echoes in our mind, as it is also very useful in promoting our economy. Well, our country's main thing is the country's prosperity depends on its art and literature. Indian culture is very good. I am telling this because we always promote the guests also, the people living in India. Our culture teaches us how to live and how to do our work or how to promote other people, how to encourage other people. Art is very important.
Then, I am Adaraj of Mission Educational College, and I am here to represent my school in this competition. And my starting with the topic, my today's topic is failure is the stepping stone of success. Yes, failure is the thing that we all do, and failure is never the end of our life. If we fail, we learn from it. We can learn from our mistakes also. So, if you fail, never think that you are nothing. Just remember, if you fail, you learn something new, and in the next chance, you can do better. One famous person said, "I never failed. I just found 100 ways to do it wrong." Everybody fails in their life. Sometimes they are very broken from the inside, sometimes from outside, but the chance is to never give up. We should never give up in our life. We have all the chances.
Good morning to everyone present here. My name is Akan Singh. I am a student of Mounted Academy. The topic on which I am going to speak today is important plastic. Plastic, as we all know, is very harmful for the environment. It's not new. I think everyone here knows about it. Plastics basically damage the environment in multiple ways. Imagine throwing plastic in a drain. If you throw it, it can clog the drains. Apart from that, throwing plastic in the oceans is very harmful as well, because ultimately it can kill the animals. Throwing on top of the road is also harmful, because animals like cows and many other animals, if they eat it, then they are infected. And these incidents, there are many other examples where plastic is very harmful. It can even directly rivers, lakes, and other water bodies, which are very important for the survival of the water, as you all know, also is a victim of plastic. There are many oceans in the world which have been polluted because of plastic. It basically, even there are major areas where plastic is found. All of these areas smell very poorly, and the people who are very unfortunate who live in such areas know it very. It smells a very disgusting way. Apart from that, plastic also basically in each and every single place, it basically removes the, if you throw it and put it into the soil, it can affect the health of plant there. It's not a good thing at all. So all of us have to say no to plastic, and basically all of us must use other things such as great items like food bags. One of my friend always thinks bags, it doesn't use plastic. Plastics, if you really have to use it, then it's not very disposable nicely. And apart from that, it's just a very bad thing to use at all. There is not a single advantage of using plastic. Other than that, it's very well educated. The amount of damage it causes to the environment from cutting rivers, lakes, many water bodies, and even the soil, microorganisms. So in the end, I would like to say that I just want people to quit plastic.
Respected judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. My name is Amniaya, and I am of Standard 9. Today, I am here to represent my school, Abdul Academy, in my topic name is Role of Family Values in Shaping Personalities. First of all, we should know why role of family values in shaping personality is important. As we know, that shaping of personality normally comes from our families, which are the first teachers of our lives. The number one teacher is our mother, who helps us to understand what is the correct, right, and how to speak. Our father is the one who tells us how to be independent and want to tell us how to be a good person. The person who I respect the most is my mother, because my mother told me how to speak with my life and how to maintain my discipline. So first of all, I would like to thank mother also. So for role of values in shaping personality is important, because if you want to shape your personality, you should know how your mother and father actually views you.
Today showed courage, dedication, and confidence while they are speaking. It is not easy to come here and speak. Also, when the topic is given spontaneously. So therefore, they deserve all the credit today. But before that, let us proceed to this video, which talks about the importance of rising after falling. When you fall forward. Accept your mistakes and rise again.
Respected Sister Divina, Sister Mimi Rohana, servant sisters, teachers, participants for today's competition, and my dear students. A very warm and happy good morning to each one of you. I take this opportunity on behalf of all the judges. It is truly a privilege to be here and witness the Eastern School extemporary competition. You spoke so well, relying on your quick thinking, knowledge, and ability to organize thoughts simultaneously. The way you have analyzed the topic and delivered it effectively needed a foundation of knowledge and understanding of the subject matter. This meaning lies not just the art of speech, but the power of thought, the ability to think clearly, speak spontaneously, and connect instantly with an audience. Today's event is a celebration of your ideas, your voices, and your courage, dear students. It was indeed a vibrant platform for budding speakers to voice their opinions and ideas. And you have left an incredible impression on everyone present here. I am truly proud of each of you who has dared to stand up and speak without fear. Whether you win or not, you have already achieved something remarkable. By challenging yourself, by stepping out of your comfort zone, and by having the courage to speak your thoughts before an audience. The participants, the audience, keep questioning your teachers, your elders. Keep learning and keep speaking, because leaders are those
who can think well and communicate even better. Leaders are those who can think well and communicate even better. To the teachers and mentors who have accompanied and supported these students, thank you for encouraging students to explore the power of voice and vision. Your guidance shaped tomorrow's leaders, dear teachers and mentors gathered in this hall. It is your hard work and your constant support that give them the wings to fly high.
Ms. Shreya Chatterjee from Notre Dame Catholic Market. And Mrs. Beja from the It is the time of the results. To give away the awards, first may I invite Sir Ranjit onto the stage. The Academy has secured the fourth place. And the second participant with 104 marks is Akash Singh from NDA Nagpur. Then we have a tie for the third place as well. With 108 marks, Adarsh Shah of St. Michael's, Jabalpur has secured the first place. The next participant with 108 marks is Shambhavi from Notre Dame Munger with the third place. At the second position with 112 marks, we have Anna Martin from Notre Dame Academy. Congratulations to Anna Martin. Well done. For Inter-School Extemporary Competition 2025, none other than Devan
making